Good day everyone, we are from group 12. In this video, we are going to present our Power Electronic Problem Based Learning PBL. I am Kavin Raj as a group leader and my teammates are KAHMINII, DHASS and AHMAD NAQIUDIN. Now, I am going to present the introduction of our PBL, which is based on single phase inverter. Inverters are equipment that transfers power from DC source to AC load. They are used in AC motor drivers, active filters and many more. They can be classified based on the output. If the output is square wave, thus it is single phase. In this video, we will be focused on SPWM and SHE control techniques. The SPWM stands for Sinusoidal Pulse Width Modulation and SHE stands for Specific Harmonic Elimination. The aim of the control techniques are to enhance the output of the inverters by obtaining an output voltage. That's all from me. Thank you. Now I pass to Divagar.
Hi, I'm THEEVAGAR. Today I'm going to explain about the pillar table. The first question asks to elaborate the working principle of single-phase square wave inverter. To overcome the issues, we did some research on internet notes and videos to able answer the question or for the better understanding because the learning issue was how to elaborate the working principle and what is the single-phase square wave inverter. So the second question was distinguish between SPWM inverter and SHE modulation inverter in your opinion with justification. Which one has a better output? So the learning issues here was how the SPWM inverter and SHE modulation inverter works. Another one are what are the special characteristics of the two inverters? What are the parameters of these two inverters? To tackle the issues, we identify the criteria of each inverters, compare the inverters, and to more confirmation, we refer some notes and journals. And the last question was suggest on how to improve the SPWM inverter. The learning issues are what are the criteria of improved inverters? What are the difference of the inverters? The action plan here was understanding the working principle of inverters and the compare outputs. So, some terms used in these questions are single phase square wave inverter, SPWM inverter, SHE modulation inverter, and working principle and justification. The ideas were these terms are essential to justify the question, and then these terms are important. So we did some research as we refer notes to for the better understanding on the question. So let's move to the first question. So these are the working principle of the single phase square wave inverter. First, the input. The inverter is connected to the battery to another DC power source. Second, the switching. The inverter has switches to turn on the voltage on and off quickly. When the switch is on, the output voltage is positive. And when the switch is off, the output voltage is close to zero. And then the inverter quickly switches the voltage on and off, creating a square waveform. The waveform goes back and forth between the positive and the voltage and no voltage. And then the frequency of the square wave is determined by a speed at which the switch is turned on and off. This frequency is typical in the range of tens and hundreds of kilohertz. And then there is a harmonic distortion. The square waveform in the inverter contains extra frequency called harmonics. These harmonics can make the output waveform distorted or and lower its quality. Another one is output filtering. Add a filter made out inductors and capacitors. This filter helps to make square waveform smoother by reducing the extra frequencies called harmonics, which is called low pass filter. And the last one is the load connection. The AC output of the inverter can be connected to various loads such as household appliances or motors to power them using the square wave generated by the inverter. Thank you.
Good day, doctor. My name is KAHMINII SIVAKUMAR. Today I'm going to discuss about the question number 2, which is uh, ask us to distinguish between SPWM inverter and SHE modulation inverter in our opinion with justification. which one has the better output. So according to us, we will say it the harmonic spectrum is affected by the number of removed harmonics. However, PWM techniques exceed XPWM in terms of harmonic. In comparison to similar SPWM approach, PWM can be calculated while keeping the harmonic spectra free to low order harmonic and with higher harmonic performance. The comparison finding of two popular modulation techniques, XPWM and PWM, apply with multi-level inverters have been evaluated using MATLAB software. The primary goal of this study is to produce an output voltage waveform with the highest fundamental amplitude and the lowest THD. In this study, bipolar inverter was employed compared to the SPWM and PWM is the modulation method most frequently employed with multi-level inverters. When compared to SPWM technique, output that achieve comparable outcome, she approaches has the highest fundamental output amplitude and the lowest THD respectively. Thank you from me.
Hello, my name is AHMAD. Now I will explain how do we improve the cyclic pulse width modulation inverter, in short SPWM inverter. The first one is by higher switching frequency, which is increasing the switching frequency of the inverter can help to reduce harmonic distortion and improve the output waveform quality. However, this may also increase the switching loss, so a trade-off must be made based on the specific requirements. And the second one is carrier signal selection, which is the choice of the carrier signal affect the harmony content of the output waveform. So optimal carrier waveform must be chosen, such as triangular or sawtooth wave can be selected to minimize distortion and improve efficiency. The last one is filter design. By adding appropriate filters such as LC filters to the outputs of the inverter can help to reduce harmonic distortion and smooth the output waveform. But this step must be careful because careful design and tuning of the filter component can significantly improve the quality of the output voltage. For the conclusion, single phase inverter is designed to set the pulse needed for switching singularity device. If priority is to minimize harmonic distortion and achieve a high quality output waveform closer to a pure sine waves, Xi modulation will generally be preferred. However, if simplicity, if implementation of lower computational requirements are important factors, so SPWM modulation can still provide reasonable good output waveform with a lower harmonic distortion compared to other basic modulation techniques. That's all from us. Thank you.